Okay, hello everybody, Carolyn here. Today I'm going to be doing another sorting new photo cards in my binder video. This one is number 47. We're almost at 50, which I feel like we should do something special for 50. Does anyone have any ideas? Okay, a couple disclaimers before we get into today's video. First of all, timestamps will be down below in the description box and also at the bottom of the video if you would only like to see certain collections. We do have a lot to do today, so yeah. Also, I was not expecting to have this many cards for this video today. I don't even know how we ended up with this many cards. But yeah, also I'm not going to be storing away my Kihyun youth cards today because once again, my unboxing has gotten messed up and the last two jewel case versions just arrived like literally half an hour ago. So I'm going to try to get that unboxing up probably on Monday or Tuesday. I think I'm aiming for Tuesday, just because Monday is going to be a little crazy because now on Monday morning / Sunday night of this weekend, I am talking to both Kihyun and Wonho within like 5 hours of each other. So kind of crazy. So we're aiming for Tuesday for that. But yeah, so we're not going to put away those Kihyun cards today. Unfortunately, I'm really sad about it as well, but it is what it is. We have plenty of other things to do today. But yeah, I will also leave a link to all the supplies I used for my collection in the description box down below. I think that's everything we wanted to say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. I have absolutely no idea where we're going to start. So let's just start somewhere. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna start with today is the NCT and ATEEZ binder, just because there isn't a ton going on in here today, at least not compared to everything else. So first of all, Jano, I finally got those last couple of cards from Nyokyo. I believe, did I have one of these already? Oh, I did already have this one, so let me put this one off to the side. But I do have the other cards from Glitch Mode here, so we're super excited about that. And I've already finished Beatbox, so Beatbox is done, Glitch Mode is done. About time, right, Carolyn? About time. Fun fact, I always put all of my white sleeves in this little basket off camera. Otherwise, I just end up all over my apartment. Especially with cats now. Cats, man, they're funny. They'll just like take your anything you leave out, they will just take it and run. So yeah, let me just fix this Jano card. So I'm really happy that I was able to finish this. It actually didn't take me very long. Once I started like looking for the cards, it just took a while for them to get to Nyokyo and for me to ship them out. But yes, these are the cards, so nice. And I don't think I have anything for Johnny or Jongwoo today, so let's just go back to ATEEZ. Okay, so we did reorganize this just a little bit. I just changed where the cards were around a little bit, but I was able to find the rest of Hongjoong's diary set on Nyokyo in a bundle for like a really good price. I think it's just that time where where ATEEZ are starting to sell off all their extra cards, which is like when I start collecting is when all the fan signs have been going on for a while and everything, and ATEEZ have like too many cards they don't even know what to do with, and so they start like being like, I'll trade these for anything, I'll sell them for super cheap, and that is when we start working on Hongjoong. Besides trades. But yeah, anyways, so I have this is his limited card, so I'm gonna put the other one here. So diary is done, and then just moving back to here. We also have the last of the limited cards, which is great because I didn't even buy a Korean press of this album, so the fact that we finished these without me having to buy a Korean press is just pretty amazing, to be honest. And then just to fill out this page a little bit, so we have like the digipack card down here, we have the Hello 82 like signed album card here. I did find this Mixstar card. Don't ask me what Mixstar era or like which make star it's from. I honestly have no idea. I just saw that it was hollow and was like, oh yes please, I will take that. But it just says it's from make star, so I was like, absolutely. So I'm going to just put the digipack card over here, and I'm just gonna put this hollow card in the middle, and we're just gonna fill out the rest of this page for this era. So yeah, fun times, fun times, fun times. But that is it for this binder today. I think next we should do 17 and BTS maybe? I know, we're looking at this blue liner again. Somehow another 2 weeks has gone by and I have not, I don't want to talk about it. We'll get there, we'll get there. But I think I'm gonna film it tomorrow, actually, like for real. Like I really need to, because this is kind of crazy. So first for BTS, we only have a couple cards, but I've been working on my Proof OT7 set a little bit. So I have Jin and also Jimin's cards today. So we're going to put Jin away. And my astronaut albums haven't come yet. They haven't shipped yet, but I bought them with the Weavers Fob. So I think they're supposed to start shipping like Monday, maybe. So I'm excited though to get my astronaut albums and to collect Jin for this era. It's gonna be so fun. I already saw some of his lucky draw cards and I was like, I don't even collect BTS lucky draws. I need to not look at them because I simply do not collect them. So yeah, we're just missing Hobie and JK. So hopefully I can get them before the next video, because I would like to finish out this set. I feel like I've taken quite a bit of time with it, and then I do need both a Jin standard and compact postcards still, so I do need to get those as well. Yeah, I also should start working, I just haven't worked on them because I just don't have a lot of room in this binder, but I need to start working on these sets as well for 17. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to try to work on. It depends on if Monsta X announce a comeback this weekend, because they might. Ooh, I don't know. But I did buy another Sector 17 pub. I'll go ahead and write which one it is. It's one of the Japanese lucky draws, and I cannot remember which one at the moment. But this was sitting at the Macari warehouse for a long time. So yeah, I don't know where to put him though, because I have these cards down here. So like maybe I should move these to a different page. And then I have like Junghan and Joshua. Okay. That's what we're gonna do, because I do want to collect more pops for this era. I just haven't gotten around to like doing it yet. So I'm gonna put this S Coops right here for right now. But I do want to collect more pops, so yeah. It's kind of something that's taken the back burner just because I have been working on literally all of my olds comebacks. So S Coops has taken a back burner for a moment, but yeah, and then I don't know what else I'm gonna put on this page. Maybe I'll just, if I end up with like 3 extra pops or something, I'll just like put these here, but expand this collection just a little more. And I'm trying to decide if I want to put these cards away today. I don't really know where I would put them. Just being honest. Okay, so what I bought was I bought S Coops' birthday box, the 2nd gen one. I couldn't get it when it went on sale on Weavers. It sold out so fast. So I ended up buying it secondhand off of Macari Japan for like a pretty reasonable price. This is the cards from his first birthday box. That's why I was like, but there's only 5 spots here anyway, so I would need a different page anyways. So let me just put these in here. And he has 3 cards. Like, why did he have one that looks like this? I will say though, I didn't end up unboxing like S Coops' birthday box on the channel. But I am very, very excited about how it was done this time compared to the first gen, which I think is fair. Like Pledis probably had like no idea what they were doing, which like fair. But the first gen I feel like was a little underwhelming, and so I'm glad that they made like a bunch of changes, which is one thing I will say about like IVE, is that they do learn from their mistakes, or they do like learn from merch related things. Like if something doesn't work out with their merch, they'll like fix it for the next time. So there's that, I guess. But anyway, so this is the S.Coups second birthday page. We are going to reorganize this at some point. Maybe I'll film that tomorrow, because I'm gonna unbox my Prism Platinum binder this afternoon too, as long as it doesn't take me until like 4 o'clock when the sun goes down. But yeah, I'm gonna film that today, I think so. And then also like we gotta work on these pages, because I do wanna fill these pages up a little bit, but there's just too much happening right now. Everything going on. Okay, so let's do some A5 stuff now and have a little chat, because Carolyn is a clown. So if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you wouldn't know, but definitely follow me over there. But recently a Target release came out that I was excited about, because I've been really enjoying said release, and I went to Target for something else that day and just happened to come across the album, so I bought it. And I also, because they didn't have like one version there, I also ended up buying a couple other copies of said album. They showed up at my front door and I was like, how the heck did these get here? I guess I'll just have to keep them. And so I did. And so now I was like, why did I buy this? Like, what am I gonna do with these cards? I really don't like buying random albums anymore, just because I don't enjoy having like a large album collection as much as I used to, which like my room is pretty much done, so room tour definitely coming soon. So I was like, why did I buy this? Like, I really don't need any more albums. Now I know I do with the photo cards. So anyways, I didn't even pull any cards of my bias. The group is Le Seraphim, just gonna throw that out there. My bias is Chaewon. She was my second bias in IZ*ONE, so love her to death. Like after Eunbi, she was my second bias. And I definitely was like very excited for her and Sakura to debut in a new group. And I loved Fearless. Like I thought it was such a great song. And I didn't love it like right when it first came out. It was kind of more like 2 months later, I was like, I get it. And then they announced Anti-Fragile and I was like, I really hope I dislike Anti-Fragile, because if I just have like one song I love by them, then that's great. I don't have to worry about it. Because I just was like, if I start buying their albums, I'm gonna want to start collecting Chaewon. I didn't know if I was ready for that. I've just downsized a couple of groups recently, so all I have are these cards. I believe this one was the Target card. One of these was the US exclusive card, and the other one I just pulled a group. I think these are both US exclusive, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, I have these 2 cards to put away. I don't have any Chaewon cards. I haven't even like posted the Chaewon cards, or like the cards I did pull up for trade for Chaewon, because I just wasn't sure if I wanted to collect Chaewon. But I think I'm going to, at least for this era. I'm not gonna lie, I've looked at her Fearless cards like a lot on Mercari Japan and just tried to figure out like how much it would take me to just complete Fearless. And the thing about rookie groups is like everybody gets into the new and cool rookie groups that everybody likes, right? And everybody starts collecting them because it just doesn't feel like it's a big collection. And then they have 20 releases a year and all of a sudden a bunch of people drop them because it's just too much to keep up with. I've seen it happen time and time again. And I know that me wanting to collect Le Seraphim is just because they only have 2 releases out, and I enjoy both of those releases a lot, like a lot. And so that's why I was hesitant to do it, because I was like, I know eventually they're gonna have like 8,000 albums and 8,000 cards. And it's not like when I started collecting aespa, for example, because they're, for whatever reason, a group that just doesn't get a lot of album releases from SM. I don't understand that. Maybe that'll change in 2023, but that's my story. Yeah, so that's my story with LE SSERAFIM. I do want to start collecting Chaewon, which I've been looking at things, and she seems like she is by far the most difficult member to collect, so that's great for me. Love that for me. But it's never stopped me before, so I'm not really like you know, like it's gonna prevent me from collecting or anything. But yeah, so I think I want to collect Chaewon. I at least want to trade my card pulls for Chaewon cards and then just kind of go from there. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna end up collecting, like, putting them in an A5 is a really good idea, because I won't be as like, oh, I need to have every single Chaewon card. I can be like, I can have what looks nice in an A5, you know? So we're gonna start there for right now, and that's all I have to say. Okay, there we go. Goodbye. Next, we're gonna work on the IVE girlies. So it's been, I feel like it's been a minute since we've done a lot for IVE, and it's literally because like we're finishing Afterlife today. Kind of, sort of, pretty much. I was right, and I did buy all of Yujin's cards, and I was also missing one Liz card on Neokyo. They just released 11, the Japanese version, and you guys, the photo cards are so cute for it. I'm like having a whole crisis about it, because I like didn't think about IVE Japan, and then I considered just doing, we're gonna put all of Yujin's cards away. So this is her red card. But I didn't think about it when I started collecting IVE, because it took Monsta X so long to go to Japan, and I feel like the other Starship groups don't do a lot in Japan, but all of a sudden IVE were in Japan, and I was like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are our collecting rules for IVE in Japan? And normally I would just say no Japanese, like no Japanese, but the cards are so cute and I am so tempted, and they don't look too particularly expensive from what I've seen thus far. So I don't know. We have Liz and Yujin here. So I thought about just doing like Kal and then doing like one OT6 set, but then I was like, oh, I can find Wonyoung's cards pretty well. So I haven't made like a formal decision yet. And I don't know. I want to collect OT6 for Japan, but I just don't know if that's a slippery slope. Like if that's something I shouldn't start, because like who knows how much stuff they're gonna have in Japan. But because it's their Japanese debut, maybe I can reason it and be like, I'll collect OT6 for debut, and then if it becomes too much later, I'll just switch to just Kal and I'll stick with like OT6 Korea. But I don't know. I feel like the cards have been pretty like widely available thus far. So also this set is so pretty. I literally love this album. And then we finally have Yujin's jewel case card. I just ended up, I think I was supposed to trade for it at some point, but I don't remember what happened in that trade. So I just ended up buying it on Neokyo. And we have the jewel case cards then too. Can't believe that was that difficult. But anyways, so here is the full OT6 set for IVE. So nice. And then these Starship Square pubs, which I think for IVE I will keep doing OT6 for Starship Square, because I mean I do OT6 Monsta X for Starship Square, and if you buy enough albums from there, it's really not that difficult. And for IVE, I found Starship Square is one of the easiest pubs to find, so that's nice. I do think I want a couple more Kal pubs, I just haven't decided what. And if I end up doing OT6 for Japan for this era, I'll probably hold off on this, or like use this for next era, like the bottom row, and do like 3 pubs from that era. The circle cards are something that I don't have a lot of still. If anybody has any extras, I'd be willing to like take them off your hands for if you did like a bunch of goes or whatever. So there's that. And then we have Yujin's postcard. So the postcards are done at least. These were pretty easy to collect. I feel like I only had to trade for 1 or 2 maybe. So yeah, and they look really nice in these sleeves too. And then we just have a couple other sleeves back here for future plans. And then this was just me experimenting with something, so we can take that out actually. This isn't gonna be in this binder. I was just experimenting with some custom sleeves. So there's your hint. The IVE collection is once again complete, minus those couple of larger cards, but I'm not gonna worry about them for right now. We've got too much going on right now. Okay, so next we're gonna do Treasure and Eunbi. I've been playing with the idea of putting Eunbi in an A5 as well, which is why that she's not set up for this, but I just don't know. I just don't know what's gonna happen with that. So we're just gonna store the cards as normal today, and just kind of go from there, just because I don't know, I haven't been enjoying like Eunbi's cards in an A4 binder as much recently. I feel like she would look really good in an A5 binder, but I don't know if she just has too much stuff for an A5 either, so that's something I definitely need to experiment with. I just got in a Nyokyo package in which I bought a bunch of Amifa sleeves, which you'll see like throughout this video, but like, just because if you don't know, these hold like normal, like if I were to put like this Kihyun card in one of these sleeves, it would fit because it fits like standard size sleeves, which is like what it says here at the bottom. So that's why the people like the Amifa sleeves, because you don't have to buy Japanese sleeves and like standard size sleeves for your collections. You can just buy like the standard size sleeves because they're a little easier, a little more accessible. So I bought like 10 packs of these. There's only 8 here because I used 2 packs for something. We'll see later. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and like, that way I don't have to re-sleeve all these cards too, because they're already in like Titan Shield sleeves, and I don't have any like that many Titan Shield A5 sleeves. So yeah, that was a long thing for me to say that we have Eunbi cards to put away today. So there's 30 cards total for this era. There's also 6 Polaroids, and there's also the like from the photocard version, this card, this PVC card. I think we're gonna do 4 pages actually. Let me put one more page in here. So what we're gonna do, and again, I feel like this would look better in an A5, but we're just gonna not think about that for right now. So at least not for today. So these are the cards I pulled, and there's 6 message Polaroids as well. So let me just take the Polaroids out for a second. 3 from the photo card version, and then I was lucky to pull 4 different cards. Right now, I'm just looking at a template here. It looks like she has 3 in the white hoodie, so I'm just gonna do these 2 and then leave that 3rd spot blank, just because that's this outfit. She also has 3 cards in, so I'm just going to put that here. And these all have the same back, so I'm not too worried yet about that. These cards are so cute though. This is like by far my favorite set of Eunbi cards. And then this last card, pictures in this card, 4 cards in this outfit. Oh man. That sounds like later Carolyn problem. We're not gonna worry about it right now. This next page I'm just gonna leave for like more album cards. And then that's at 9, 18, 19, 20 for the last 2. Or maybe I'll do like 19, 20, and we'll do the 6 message Polaroids. So this is from the B version. Let me put this one at the bottom here. And then this one is from the A version, so I'll put it at the top. So we'll do the last 2 album cards. This will be a hollow sleeve. Or, actually, you know, there's 8 photo card ones, and then there's the NFC card. I'm just looking at the template. It's called an NFC card. This is the NFC card. So we will make that a full 9 pocket page actually. Do this here. I was really sad because I pulled a duplicate of this one. So I didn't, I only ended up with 3 cards. And then I'm just gonna put this hat card here, I guess, for right now. I'll add the rest of the white sleeves off camera, but I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah. So that's Eunbi. Hopefully I can get some more Eunbi albums soon. I was gonna order some more, but I'm just so nervous about like Monsta X at all times. Next we're gonna work on Treasure. I feel like I had an old card. Just one, but but it's an old card nonetheless. So I have Jihoon's green concept card. So this page is officially done. I am lacking the most in Jihoon cards because for the most part I was able to like pull or trade Jungwoo, and for Junkyu I just bought his cards in like a bundle on Mercari or Rakuma or somewhere. So yeah, so I'm only missing like mostly Jihoon at this point, I would say. I'm missing one more Jungwoo unit. And then I'm just missing a couple more Digipack cards and like the Kino cards. So we're getting there. But yeah, let's move on to the newest era. So I actually have quite a bit to put away today, which is really exciting. I was confused because the backs are different colors for this than like the previous eras. Everything has always been the same color for like the same version, but this time it's different. So yeah, we have all these cards for the green version today. Aren't y'all so proud of me? So we have Junkyu and Jihoon. Junkyu I bought a set on Mercari for, and Jihoon I actually pulled. So I just need Jungwoo for this row. For here we have 2 green cards and 1 light blue card. So I have both of Junkyu's selfies. So I think I'll do the blue card in the middle, which is what was confusing me because I was like, why why is it a blue card? But like it is for this version. I was just double checking my template, so I will put, and then I'll put his other selfie here. And Jihoon can't be the member that we slack on the most again this era. I don't want to slack at all this era, to be honest. But yeah, and then we also have, well, I traded for the Jungwoo card recently. Somebody, I pulled Ruto's equivalent and they had Jungwoo, so I traded. So yay, please trade me for Jihoon cards. And then for this page, I have, let me see here. So the cards are gonna be blue and orange on this page. So weird. I don't know if I like them being different colors. One thing about treasure cards is they've always been like pretty consistent. That page was a bad example, but I mean that's also a bad example. But from like they've always been like fairly consistent on the backs. So not sure how I feel about that, but whatever. So this is, what color is this card? Oh, so this is in the wrong spot. This is not right. Yeah, this is his green card. But I put it here because it was blue. So I actually do have both of Jungwoo's green selfies done. So once again, please trade me for Jihoon. Look how sad this is without Jihoon here. But that does make more sense. This card looks really good there. So, oh my gosh, this is actually really exciting, like how far along we already are. The selfie and the concept card are both orange, so we'll do the dark blue cards in the middle. So I have both Junkyu and Jihoon for this. So I don't actually have Jungwoo selfie today. So I'm gonna put this here because I don't have that sticky note anymore. I'll make a new sticky note off camera. Like that. And then I also have Junkyu's orange selfie and his concept card. Junkyu's entire like photo book version set, and I was like, this is a pretty reasonable price for it. And also the conversion rate right now, if you are American, the conversion rate for Korea and Japan right now is so nice. It's gotten a little less great recently, but it's still really, really nice. So yeah, and also Neokyo was doing this like sale where their service fee was only 100 yen instead of 250 yen, so it was like super cheap. So that's when I bought these Junkyu cards. But I'm actually really excited about how much we already have. This is already starting off way better than last era, so good job, Carolyn. We don't have any more digipack cards for today, so I'm just gonna skip through here. We did not pull any tag selfies, but I did find a trade for one of Jungwoo's recently, so that's nice. I don't know if how much I'm gonna collect from like Jungwoo, Junkyu, like from Jungwoo and Jihoon for the tag selfie cards, but I at least want all of Junkyu's, so that's my plan here. And then also I bought 2 more YG tag albums, and I pulled only one of the other sets I need, so I still need the 4th set of these. But yeah, we're almost done with these cards, so let me actually do this and put Jihoon and Doyoung in the middle here, because I did pull well, this isn't both of them, but I did pull like Junkyu and Yoshi's selfie, so yeah. So now I just need Jungwoo, and I'm not sure who Jungwoo is with in his, but Jungwoo and whoever he's with, I just need his selfie. But I did also pull 2 unit cards that have in my tag version, so I pulled Ruto and Jungwoo, and then I also pulled Jaehyuk and Jinkyu, so I guess there's 2 like that. So yeah, this page is like for the random selfies that I get from buying bundles and stuff. I pulled this, but it also came in the bundle I bought of all of Junkyu's cards. So this is backwards. It needs to be the other way. Figured I would just have a page where these cards can go. And then I just have one more thing. So in my bundle albums for Junkyu, I got like 2 physical albums from Neokyo that had all the cards in them. One of the albums actually had Jungwoo's postcard, which is really nice because you guys know I collect like one postcard for Jihoon and Jungwoo each. And so now I have Jihoon and Jungwoo done for the postcards. I just need both of Junkyu's, so hopefully I can find his pretty easily. And these are from the different concepts too, which is great. This is like literally exactly how I always collect Jihoon and Jungwoo, so that's great. And then the last thing here is I didn't have a POB page set up for this era, but I guess I don't know if I will. I don't know, but I did get my YG Select albums, and I did pull one of Junkyu's cards, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna put it down here for right now on this random like dump page for this era, until I can decide exactly how I want to collect POBs for this era. But yeah, until then I just wanted a spot for that card to live. So a really exciting time today, friends. I feel like we accomplished so much, like so much for this treasure collection, and it just makes me so happy because I just like feel like I struggled so much last era, and for like a couple of groups I've felt this way. It just makes me really happy to see like how much progress I've already made, because like I love my collections, you guys know I do, so it's really exciting. And it definitely gets way harder, so I hope that I can find some more of Jihoon's stuff and the last couple of Jungwoo cards I'm missing. I am going to repost my trades, I think, for at least Treasure tomorrow, just so that I can like, because I got 2 more albums in the mail yesterday, just so that I can like continue working on trades and stuff. So yeah, that is this. Let's close this up here, because we have the monster collections, and that's not just Monsta X, but like Monsta X is one of those. But we have the big collections to work on now, which is, it's been terrifying. I've been a little afraid of it, but let's do it. So I have the normal album binder, and I also have the Maxident POB binder. So let's do it. We're gonna do the POBs in a minute, so let me just move these out of the way. But I did get all of my member claims in this past week, which is really exciting. I'm in a couple of other group orders besides like what I did myself. I mean, how could I not be when there's so much stuff that got released for this album? But let's start with album pulls first. We're completing everything except for one card, which is, it's a little like, so close, you know, but it's okay. And we also have my case versions. I haven't put my case version stuff away yet, so that's fun. So I did a bunch of member claims. I have a ton of cards left over from it, but it's fine. That sounds like a later Carolyn problem. But I have 4 cards from that, and then this one was a trade. So even though I also pulled it, but you know, so we have Chan's white card, which I have already. I just have like the Stray Kids shop one, so it's like signed, so I don't want to keep it with the rest of my collection. It's in the pod binder. Changbin's Go version. And I also have Hyunjin's. Thankfully we pulled enough Hyunjin that I was able to grab one of these for myself after doing all of my sorting, so that's super fun. I was gonna do a week in the life of a Gom video for this, but I just ended up finishing everything like and sorting everything super quickly, and I was like, I feel like this wasn't very exciting, so maybe I'll do one for like Kihyun and Wonho, since those will be happening at the same time. And then I also have, this is the wrong page for this, Jonghyun's T-Crush version. So this set is now done. So yes, I am just missing Changbin's heart card. I pulled like maybe 3 of them out of the 60 some albums I opened. I mean, I guess total now I've opened probably close to 100 albums from all of my personal pulls and all of my member claim pulls. So yeah, if anybody has Changbin's black card, I do have, like I said, I do have like a ton of extra cards and not a single one of them is Changbin's heart card. But yeah, I have like a ton of extra cards. Like we have, so if you want to trade, let your girl know on Instagram and we can trade, because I would really like to finish this set. I don't have to trade heart card for heart card. We can trade whatever, but yeah, so that's it for these 3 versions. I really wanted to finish this today, but alas, we did not. Okay, also I did end up finishing the Polaroids. So we have Lino and Felix. Yes, the Polaroids are all done. I pulled a bunch of Felix's in my member claim, and I found a trade for this Lino, but I also pulled Lino a bunch, so yeah. And then next we're gonna work on these 2 pages because we're going to work on the case version. So I didn't do a formal unboxing of the case version just because I got my case albums kind of late. I did do like a TikTok or reel, which I've been trying to do more for like things that I get late and things I wouldn't normally do unboxings, so that you guys can still see like what I pull and stuff if it's not like a formal YouTube video. So definitely follow me on TikTok and Instagram, because that's where I post all of that stuff there. And I've been having a lot of fun just posting like shorter videos. At least like the second half of this year, I've had a lot of fun doing that. I've mentioned it before for sure, but sometimes I don't feel like sitting down and filming an hour-long video, so it's been really nice to just film like short little clips. And so yes, these were the cards that I pulled for the case version. I am doing a couple of trades right now as well. So we have, you know, we'll do the selfie like normal photo cards first, and then we'll do the pods. Hyunjin. Always very grateful for Hyunjin, because I feel like I pull him a really decent amount and don't really ever have to trade for him, which just makes collecting him just like, Hyunjin doesn't go here. I don't know why I put Hyunjin there. Changbin goes here. I don't know why. Losing it. And then the next member I pulled was Felix, and I also pulled Jonghyun. So yes, I'll do the white sleeves for these off camera, but I have 5 of the 8, so I'm just missing 3 more. And then for the POB cards, I pulled 6 members. So Chan hates me. Chan and Seungmin literally hate me. So yeah. So So we're just missing Chan and Seungmin here. There's that. I think that's not it for this binder, but yeah, we have the Warren's Noble cards. Still unsure of what we're gonna do about that, but you know. I do have the other 2 postcards as well. We have Lino and Felix's postcards. So Lino goes here. Oh, and also I can take this filler paper out because Felix actually goes on the other side of him. Felix, I was so grateful to pull Felix. I didn't really pull Felix for like this stuff until the end of me like opening all the albums, and I was like real stressed about it. I was like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna pull Felix. So yeah, postcards are done, which is really nice. We're literally just missing a single Changbin card, like a single Changbin card. I can't believe it. I can't believe I only pulled like 3 of them, and then I gave them to people who joined my group orders. Moving into the pops. So we have a lot of pops to put away. I did replace these, the sleeves that were in here, which were just the Beyond D sleeves. I replaced them with Amifa sleeves, just because even though Stray Kids cards like fit Japanese size, I haven't put all my fillers in here yet, just because a lot of these cards I have. So we're gonna put those cards away first, and then I'm gonna stick the fillers in later. But I was just looking at a template earlier today, so I have like a pretty good idea about what I want to do and how I want to have these all set up. So obviously first I have this set, and then we have the Soundwave cards. Soundwave, I'm not really sure what I want to pair it with. I thought about Makestar. Let's see how Makestar looks. I'm gonna put Makestar in here for right now. That, and then for the next page, we have JYP Shop, which I feel like is not gonna go with anything. So let's hold off on that. So we're gonna do With Me and Aladdin, just because, yeah, they have the same outfits on in both of those cards. So we'll do With Me first. The 2 Aladdin cards. I do really like having these pobs in this binder though. I think it's really cute. I think it all like matches super well with the pink binder. And then next we're gonna do Blue Dream Media, and then Yes 24, which I don't have on me, but I have like joined a go for, so those will be coming, and we can like put the placeholders in there. Yeah, I absolutely love these. And then yeah, I absolutely love these, and we will just put the 2 Yes 24 sleeves in here. They're like the same outfits. I don't know why like not that many people did the Blue Dream Media cards in their goes. Like I feel like I didn't see those or like JYP cards that often for like people doing group orders, but I'm really happy I got them, because they're definitely like the fan favorite pobs of the era with like JYP Shop. So yeah, I think that's gonna look really nice there for Yes 24. I have no idea what to do with Apple Music. I don't even see like another pob here that it would look good with, to be honest. Like maybe the Lucky Draw version 1, like round 1 Lucky Draw. But we could also do Star River, like pre-order Star River. That is also an option. Not that it would look like particularly like amazing with it, but so we might just have to sacrifice the Chan side of this page. It's the same outfit, it's just harder to tell on Chan that it's the same outfit. And then what did we say this was? Star River. I'll remember this. I'll do this off camera. And I feel like I spend a lot of time putting pops away. This is what I have left from today. I mean, I have like, oh, these go good with Music Korea. That's what I was gonna do. So Music Plant is gonna go with Music Korea, which are like the only pops that I really don't have secured yet from like pre-orders that I wanted. Everything else I've been able to secure. So I haven't tried to look for Music Korea, but hopefully they're not too hard to find. I found the Latte duty-free cards this morning, and I was so excited because they're like my favorite pobs. I'm considering collecting Latte duty-free for my top 4. I'm gonna put these at the end, and then yeah, but that's pretty much the pops for right now, but we just put a lot of pops away. I love the pops for this era so much, and I'm so glad I have a whole binder dedicated to them because I really want to collect at least all of the Korean online pops. Anything outside of the Korean online pops is extra, but that's my goal, is to collect all of those, and I've done a pretty good job. So I've been trying to keep up. I tried to keep up as much as possible until Kihyun and Wonho released albums, and then after that it was a little more difficult. But I've been trying my best to keep up as much as possible. So yeah, that's it for Stray Kids today. Welcome to the part of the video where people are gonna comment, I can't believe half this video is Monsta X and Wonho. We're gonna start with Wonho today, just cause I don't know why this binder will like, yeah, but we're starting with Wonho today. I have gotten probably close to 30 Wonho albums at this point, including lucky draws and pops and things. So we have like a lot of Wonho. I think there might be a couple dupes within here that I might have accidentally put in here, but we'll just work on that when we get there. We have 3 facade album cards, so let's do those first. Or 3 facade cards, they're not album cards. It's so funny that I'm talking to both Kihyun and Wonho tomorrow because I was so excited because Wonho's fan sign originally, because it was supposed to happen last week, and obviously like everything got like canceled and postponed, which is again totally fine, literally no complaints here. They rescheduled it for a time where it would start at like 9:30 p.m. my time, and it was supposed to start at 3 a.m. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe that I lucked out like this, like that it's such a better time now. Like they moved Kihyun's fan sign to the 3:30 a.m. slot that Wonho's was originally supposed to be at, and I was like, no, Kihyun. Like, so not only do I have 2 fan signs on the same day, one of them is at 3:30 a.m. and the other one is at 9:30 p.m. But also for Wonho, I'm 30th, and for Kihyun, I'm 2nd. So it's like, it's just so funny. If you can hear my cat in the background, I'm sorry. She's awake now, but yeah, so I have one more jewel case card to find. It's the other one in this outfit. Please help me find it. And then I also have 2 more pops. Very nice. Facade is coming along. Just waiting on those Namil cards, but it's a Chinese site, so it's gonna take some time. And then I have to finish the rest of these lucky draws. I haven't really seen them for sale recently, so that's a little concerning. And then I guess we will put me pressing down this binder. We'll put the new era here. I didn't set up for it formally just because I have so many cards for it already that I was like, we're just gonna waste so many sticky notes. So let me just put a bunch of stuff in here. I'm pretty sure he has an Apple Music, Wonho has an Apple Music fan sign. I think it already happened. I think it was like last night technically, or it's tonight. I think it's tonight actually. So he has that one, and then he has the My Music Taste one tomorrow, and I think those are his last fan signs. Like, Wonho was supposed to have an Apple Music fan sign last week, just like, and then his My Music Taste fan sign was supposed to be on the 5th originally, I think. So I'm pretty sure this is like his last fan sign. Like he hasn't, I mean, nobody announced anything this week, so like it's very possible that I am completely wrong about that, but yeah, I feel like he's about done, so I'll set up for Pobs formally. I just don't like to do it while he's still announcing Pobs. Okay, those were like really not organized, so I just went through and organized them a little bit better because I just had them in like a giant stack instead of whatever. So this is what we have for version 1. We have 6 cards, which I was thinking that we had a little bit more, but I guess we do not. So I'm gonna do the 3 message cards in the middle. I think I'm gonna do the purple sweater in the middle. because that just makes the most sense. And of course we have the shoe card, this card, and then both of the cards that match up with the shoe card. So yeah, I still have some cards coming in from like group orders I joined and stuff. So that's it for version 1. For version 2, for the message cards, we only pulled 2 of them. And then we pulled 4 of the other cards. It's really funny that this card is version 2. I could have sworn that it was like a version 3 card because it doesn't really make sense. I think we should put this Wonho in the middle because look at him. But it doesn't really make sense because every other card has like a dark background or like a black background. And then we'll put this card over here. This was my favorite card, and then I pulled it like 8 times. And I was like, you know what? Never mind. This one. And these 2 both go with the 3rd card, which is him not in either of these outfits. I don't understand that reasoning. I mean, it's a cool card, but anyways, so I guess we'll do, and this one at the bottom. So yeah, so there's just 3 cards missing here, which is pretty nice. And then for version 3, we have all 3 message cards again. And I think we have 5 of the 6, unless I put a dupe in here accidentally. Nope, we have 5 of the 6. And you know what? The 6th card, my friend pulled it in the group order I joined for her. And so this is actually complete. Like the set is actually complete. So the thing about version 3 is that like none of these cards match up super well with anything. What a random version, but I guess we'll put Wonho's sticker card in the middle. One here, that one at the top. I guess it would make more sense, like it would look better on the front if I moved these down and then did like the cards that don't match anything else in the middle. Maybe we'll do that just for this version. The backs are gonna look weird, but it'll look better on the front, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we'll do, this is my favorite card from this version, so I'm gonna put this one in the middle. And then this one I'll put here. And then the last card I'm missing is him wearing, well, I'll just show you. It's this card. But my friend pulled it in my group order album, so not that worried about that. We're gonna do the 6 jewel case cards. So I have 4 of the 6 right now, so we'll do the version 1 concept at the top. And then I'm missing 1 version 2 and 1 version 3 card. Hopefully we can get those last 2 jewel case cards pretty easily. Then we move on to Pobs, which I have so many of. Okay, so for Highline Store, I'm gonna start with the baby girl cards, as we call them. So I'm gonna put the baby girl cards in the middle, baby girl pose cards in the middle. I can't believe Wonho did this. Like, only the actual Photocard legend himself would do something like this. And then the cards that the extra cards you got for the jewel case versions for pre-order match up with these. So I'm gonna do, this is 1 set of cards, and then the other like selfies as the other set of cards. The only one that doesn't match up super well is like this one, but we're just gonna pretend. This is the extra set if you got the bundle. I don't know. I get confused with these things. I just like do the math once, and then when they come in the mail, I'm just like, I accept that I did this correctly. I can never remember like what exactly it is, but I'm like, I know that I did it right, so that matters, right? All right, so that's these. The backs look, you know. And then these were the other pop-out cards. So these are all version 3 cards. They're so cute. And then down the middle here, I'm going to do the benefits from his Soundwave Lucky Draw. So these like Polaroids. So yeah, mostly because I don't have anything else to put on this page right now, and I don't have anywhere to put these Polaroids. So that's where these are gonna go. And then on this next page, which somehow is the last 9 pocket page, I put in like a whole handful of them, and somehow we've gone through them all. We have his 10 Lucky Draw cards, and I have no idea. Oh, and we have Apple Music. I forgot about Apple Music. I'm not sure what to do with the 10 Lucky Draw cards, but let me just sort them by like concepts. That might help me. Oh no, there's 9. There's 9. Okay. I thought there was 10. I'm thinking of Kihyun. Kihyun has 10 and Wonho has 9. Oh, God bless Wonho. So never mind. We're just gonna fill up this 9 pocket page. God bless Wonho. Why would you do 10 lucky draws? Like, you can't tell me that somebody sat in an office somewhere and they were like, you know what we should do? 10 lucky draw cards. Because most binders that people use have 9 pages or 9 pockets. So obviously we should do 10 cards. I've been filming for so long. Oh my gosh. So tired. But it's okay, we're almost done. Well, almost done with Wonho. We still have Monsta X to do. But yeah, so that's the lucky draw page. My rule for K-pop collecting for my alts is to always get the lucky draws, because they will be so hard to find later and they will be so expensive. At least if you stand Monsta X and Wonho, that's my advice, is to get the lucky draws when they drop. They will be so hard to find later. Okay, so this next page is just gonna be a continuation of POBs. The only thing I have right now is Apple Music 1, but I did buy Apple Music 2, I bought Soundwave, I bought K-Town, I bought so much. So we're just gonna put the Apple Music cards in the middle here just because they're pretty neutral. There's a couple of other sets that have like pretty neutral colors as well. So I feel like this will be a good like neutral POB page. So that's kind of my concept for this page. But yeah, so that's it for this. That's it for Wonho, I think. Pretty sure, 99% sure. Should we double check? I think everything else is no limit and like Monsta X. But I am really excited about how much Wonho we already have. I feel like we've already made like really good progress on the Bittersweet sets. So it is nice that I've gotten like so many albums in already and I started sorting this, because it's just so much more fun that way. Okay, so this binder, we just have a couple cards to put away real quick. My Monsta X collection needs a reorganization and it needs to happen before their comeback. It really should happen before I get my like store Kihyun for the first time, so we'll see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Minhyuk out. I know it's his birthday week and look what I'm doing to him. But I have the second round of AQO, so I'm going to store these cards. So these are so cute. Not sure what we're gonna do with him. We might put him in the next binder we're gonna look at. That's it for this binder. There really isn't anything going on in here today. There's nothing going on until next time. I am holding off on putting Kihyun away, as I said earlier, because I just got my last 2 jewel cases, so I'm gonna film that unboxing after I finish filming this. And then also I'm getting a bunch of lucky draws and my Starship Square albums from Korea in my next Paceable package, which I'm shipping. I'm gonna consolidate it probably this weekend and get the consolidation fee on Monday to get it shipped out. But yeah, so then I'll have like a ton of Kihyun cards to put away next time, because I'm already complete with his like photo book version cards. So yeah, it'll be fun to store those away all at once as opposed to like just my couple of personal pulls from my pre-order albums. I don't know if putting this stuff in this binder is a good idea. Well, first of all, we have an MX Agent thing, so let's do that first. So this is Kihyun's like photocard book photocard from MX Agent. By the way, if you don't know this binder, this is my like extra concert, fan con, photo book, merchandise, etc, etc, etc binder. Anything that's like not album related. I'm gonna put the 3 Minhyuk cards on this page, which has like Changyun's photo book card and then this Jooheon card, which the Jooheon card is fan made, but I really like it. I'll replace it someday with like an actual Jooheon collab card. But yeah, this page I'm gonna use for No Limit. I was gonna say there's only 2 cards that I need to put on this page for No Limit, but I have both of Kihyun's R cards, so from like the Superstar Starship game or whatever, I have those both coming. So maybe I'll put those there, and then I'll put that there. And I guess here is where we will start this monstrosity of a collection. So I have a couple ideas for this. We're just gonna see kind of what looks the best. So I'm collecting all 40 cards from the No Limit trading card set, which is why I feel like they should be in this binder, but also this binder is like kind of a mess, doesn't have a lot of room. Oh, you know what I should do first actually? Let me do this first. I have the like the full trading card set, so let me actually do that first. But we have the trading card set. I'm not putting the postcards away here today. I'm thinking about splitting this binder into like 9 pocket size items and larger inclusions in a different binder. So we're just not gonna put the postcards away today. But I have 8 cards here, so just trying to think about how I want to organize these. This is such a pretty photo card set though. Thank God for Starship Entertainment. If you were at the No Limit US tour, you know exactly what I mean. They did this tour justice though, Starship did, and for that, I thank them. So yeah, that's gonna be this page. I do have the Lexus photo cards from the US tour, which are literally like the exact same, from the exact same photo shoot. So I'm thinking about doing 5 pages of 9 with the Lexus cards incorporated somehow. The problem is that the Lexus cards are American photo card size and these are all Monsta X photo card size, so I don't know if it's gonna look weird. But we might try it out and see, get everybody in their piles. I didn't completely finish this, but we're only missing 7 cards. Okay, let's start with Minhyuk. I don't know exactly how I want to store this. I do know I want the selfies in the middle, so I'm just going to start there. It's literally this photo. It's literally this photo. Man, that's insane. I'm gonna put this in the middle up here. I don't know if this is gonna look nice. We might have to like abort ship. I mean, the back's gonna look weird, but like, I knew that going into this. We'll play around with it. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll make it like an 8 pocket pattern and I'll put the Lexus cards back where they originally came from. But I wish we should have started with Mangnaelan just because I have pretty much every Changyun card and almost every Jooheon card, so it would have been a little easier to see what I was trying to do here. But put this one in the middle because like what a god tier photo card, honestly. And then his card, does he have a card that like looks exactly like it? He doesn't. Did Minhyuk just not take enough pictures? Or is it the card that I'm missing for Kihyun? How did I set up Minhyuk's bottom cards? I guess it doesn't really matter if they're in like the same sets, but Okay, I think that's gonna look better. Thanks, Kihyun. Better. Yeah, okay. Moving on to Hyungwon. Just feels weird to keep like the Lexus cards in a different spot. For Hyungwon, we have all of his selfies. Wow, we're missing so many of his cards. I didn't realize I was missing so much Hyungwon. But his God tier card. This is the best set. The set that's like their solo stages outfits. And then did I put... So, black outfit card goes first. This is literally the same card again. That's so funny. Hyungwon and Minhyuk just didn't take a lot of photos. Or they decided this was a God tier photo, which is like also accurate, so can't say I really blame them for that. Except I think I'm putting the tiny, yeah, I have to switch this around. And put the tiny man card over there. Right, and then we'll do Ju next. Juhan and Changyun both have a horizontal card, so we might set up their pages slightly different. That's what Juhan's card looks like. We do have all of his selfies again, so kind of far away card and his tiny man card. And then this one goes in the middle. It's gonna suck to have a horizontal card at the top there, but what could you do? So yeah, that's Juhan's page. And I need one more page for Changyun. So we do have all of Changyun's selfies as well. So we will once again start there. So his black outfit card, his goddamn happy to die outfit, and his behind the scenes outfit. This card, this card. These look really similar as well. This is just a more like blown up picture. They really just like did whatever. This is probably his looking forward card too. Even though he's not looking forward in it, this is looking forward for Changyun. This is him looking straight ahead. Love you so much, Changyun. Right, so these are the No Limit cards. Overall, I think they look pretty good with the Lexus cards. I think I'll be a lot happier having 5 pockets of 9 as opposed to 8 pockets of 5, you know? So these are so pretty. So yeah, hopefully we can finish this set pretty easily. I'm only missing a couple cards, as you can see. Let me put a filler in there for Ju, but yeah, that is it for this video. Finally, I feel like I've been filming for about 3 hours at this point, which is probably accurate. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon, but we put away so much stuff today and it was such a good time. So I do hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, next time we're gonna do Kihyun, because I'm gonna have like 30 Kihyun albums in my possession, and maybe I'll have like some stuff from the Kihyun and Wonho fan signs I've entered by that point too. I mean, there's already a couple boxes of those albums at my Paceable address, so that's cool. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.